I'm live. So I don't even. This is my first time using this. Hey everybody. Okay, so I'm using a brand new program that I've never used before called StreamYard. So I am streaming on both Facebook and YouTube live at the same time. So if I get kind of weirded out, just know that I'm using something new, but I'm really excited about it. You can stream on a couple of different platforms all at once. So this is my first time doing that. I know people have probably been doing that already before, but hey, here we are. So I am Tiffany Fulcher, digital strategist, mompreneur, and your marketing mentor. And tonight, I'm talking all about how to increase revenue using these marketing tips during the holiday season. Now, we are entering into the busiest time of the year, the shoppiest time of the year, if that's a word. And Q4 is basically when everyone everywhere is spending money on anything and everything. People are literally buying things they don't even need. But I want you to be able to take advantage of this holiday season by creating some great packages, some great bundles, and using some of the marketing tips that I'm going to talk about tonight. Now, if you think for any moment that you're behind or it's too late because Thanksgiving is literally next week, don't get worried about that because Q4 really kicks off on Thanksgiving Day and it goes all the way until the day after New Year's. So you still have Thanksgiving, Black Friday, the week after Black Friday, you have all of December, you have Cyber Monday, and then you have all of New Year's and New Year's Eve. So there's plenty of time to still get in on the holiday sales. I've seen a lot of retailers already pushing products and services that are going to be out in the holiday season during Black Friday, but a lot of times they're testing the market to see what works and what doesn't, and they probably will be making changes here in the next couple of days. So if you're interested in grabbing, these tips and using them as we prepare for the holiday season, then continue on. So the first thing is be prepared to offer some discounts and or something that sweetens the pot for the sale. People are typically looking for deals during this time of the season, and they don't want to have to pay full price for anything. So if you're not the kind of person that feels like your products or services are worth discounting and you're really committed to the price that you have, be sure to throw in some bonuses or some things that they've never seen before so that you can sweeten the pot and incentivize your customers to buy from you during this time because it's highly competitive. A lot of retailers will be offering everything at really steep discounts. And if you want to get in as a small business owner or entrepreneur, you're not competing against the big boys dollars because you are different. But at the same time, you want to offer something that's going to give people a reason to look at you versus someone else. Okay. Next, let's make sure that we're selling what has already sold well. This is not the time to put new things out into the marketplace. Most of the time, if you do that around this season, it's so hard to get eyes on everything that you're doing that most people will just ignore that because they've never seen it before. People are going to buy things that they're pretty familiar with or buy from people that if they're a cold audience or if they've never purchased from them, again, it has to be incentivized. So this is not the time to try any new products, any new services. I would highly suggest you wait for the first of the year if you're going to put out something that has never been put out before. Okay, so wait. Sell those products and things that have been doing really well all year long. This is a great time to offer those things at a discount. Unless, of course, you have a holiday bundle, which is perfect for this time of the year. People love bundles. They love to feel like they're getting a discount. They're getting multiple things at one time. So this is an ideal time to sell things that are packaged. And if you sell like digital content or anything that's online, you can package and repurpose your old content along, if you want to put out new content, along with some new content and sell that in what we like to call bundles, or you can sell it in a group and offer a flat rate for it. People love things like that around this time of the year. It really helps them feel like they're buying more than they naturally are. And it gives you an opportunity to repurpose those things that have already been in your product or in your stock that you may not be using. And if say you're an e-commerce store or you're a jewelry store or any service or provider can actually package things together and offer them during this season all together, and people will take advantage of that. I'm personally offering a bundle for marketing this year. I'll be including a planner and a masterclass and some ebooks all in one. So if you can think about some ways to come up with some pieces that can all go together, make sure they're tied, they make sense together, bundle those things up and offer that as a Santa sale, and you'll see a lot of people take advantage of that. Okay, the next thing is make sure that you're automating. There's going to be a lot of information put out in front of people this time of year. And so you want to make sure that they don't have to contact you, email you, that your links don't work on your website, that if they try to buy something, things aren't off. Automate as much as you possibly can. So you want to have emails that go out immediately after they purchase that tells them exactly how soon they're going to be receiving their products or services. If it's a digital product, tell them still, you're going to get your product in the next hour to 36 hours, however long it takes for your email system to get the information out. Have a help desk if you need to at this time of year. Hire an admin if you can. Just make sure that you're automating the process as much as possible. Because the minute you think that I'm too small, I'm not going to sell anything, no one's going to buy from me, you're going to get bombarded. And you don't want this time of the year to be the time of the year where you look like someone who doesn't know what they're doing, because you're going to have a lot of people that are going to come in your business that are going to be what we like to call a cold audience. And those are people who have never purchased from you before. So you want to make a really good impression, and saying that, it got lost in the mail because it's the holidays is only going to work for so long. So make sure that you're automating during the season. You are offering, support via email so that they can email you and if they have questions, or you have a phone number where people can call in. I know that's really old school, but if that's what you need to do that. Have chat support on your websites, just any way that you can automate the process so that as people are buying from you, because they can feel confident in their purchases and they can feel confident in receiving the things that they bought. Especially if you're an e-commerce store, if you have to do any type of shipping, all of that is going to get so crazy at this time. But if you can set the expectations for your clients early on, they will be so excited about that, and they'll be more open to allowing you to take your time to get those things to them. That doesn't mean you take forever. It just means that you'll have a little bit more grace when it comes to your customers, okay? Next, I want to talk about offering gift cards. Now, this is more so for my e-commerce, boutiques, service providers, etc. I don't think that there's a digital content gift card. I can't think of a way to put that together, but if you are someone that offers one-to-one services, say you're a stylist or you do any type of beauty services, or you own a boutique of any type, this is a great time to offer gift cards. A lot of times, small boutiques or small businesses feel like, well, I'm not going to offer a gift card because, I'm a smaller company and I don't see the reason why I should do that. Well, if there's a couple of boutiques that I really, really like, and my mom or my sister or someone that I love doesn't shop there, but I'd love for them to be able to go there and buy something, and I don't feel comfortable buying it myself, it would be great to be able to give them a gift card to something that's a little different than what they would normally have. So if you're like a service provider that's a beauty provider of any sort, offer a gift card. Someone may want to tell, a friend about your location and tell them, hey, I can go, you can go because I already bought you a gift card and you can try them out for the first time. So offer gift cards this holiday season to your clients and to your customers. And, in the gift cards, again, if it's someone that's coming to you for the first time, incentivize that person, because those people who come to you for the first time at the beginning of the year, or rather at the end of the year, like during the holiday season, you're not just getting that customer for that day, you're getting them for a lifetime. So you can be using, next year, this time, they can still be buying from you, or they can still be using your services. So be sure to think about it from that perspective. Like, even if you're offering a discount and you feel like the discount is, really low, or I'm selling this, I'm giving this away, as they say, Think about the fact that the customer lifetime value and how much longer that you'll be able to work with that person over the course of 2020 and maybe even 2021. So be sure to offer discounts and be sure to offer gift cards. Hey. Last but not least, it's not last. Anyway, utilize your email list. Make sure that you are selling to your email list first. Those individuals are going to be your warmest audience. They're the ones that are going to buy from you the most. There's probably a ton of people on your email list that have not purchased from you, maybe because your prices were too high, or it wasn't that time for them, or they weren't ready. And now they may be prepped, primed, and ready to go. So if you have an email list, if you have social media profiles or channels, if you have warm customers anywhere around you, be sure to offer and incentivize those individuals first and then reach out to the public. Now, you may say, I don't want to do anything in the public. I just want to offer something to my email list, and I just want to offer something to people on my social media profiles, folks who already know me. Great. If you do that, be sure to tell them to share it with those who they know so that they can spread the word of your offerings and your discounts during the holiday season. Now, again, this is the shoppiest, I like to say shoppiest, I don't know why, time of the year. So people are looking to buy. I mean, I saw someone a couple of days ago ask already, what are people selling Black Friday, or what are people selling in the next couple of weeks? And this person had particular things that they wanted to buy, and they were looking for people that would be selling something like that at a discount. So people are primed, prepped, and ready. They've saved their money for this particular time of the year, and there's no reason why you can't be one of the people to take advantage of that. I read or I heard a video, I believe it was yesterday, that during this time of the year, there's more than $600 billion spent. So if you just think about that and the trickle down effect, because so many small businesses and entrepreneurs say things like, it's not going to be a good time for me because I'm so small, or no one's going to buy from me because the competition is so stiff. None of the retailers care about that. They're all putting themselves out there, and you should absolutely do the same. Don't miss out. Last but not least, if you're going to use any type of paid advertising around this time of the year, say Facebook ads, YouTube ads, Pinterest ads, Google ads, whatever you're going to use, remember that this is the most expensive time of the year when it comes to advertising. So while I'm not going to tell you not to use it, make sure that you're testing before you put a lot of money behind your ads. The big boys are already in the market and they're spending all of their ad budget. And so you're going to get a little less visibility than you normally would, unless you're really, really clear on who you're talking to and what your offering is. And that only comes through testing the market. So make sure that anything that you put out, that you test it over the next 36 to 72 hours before you blast it on Black Friday, or test it, 24 hours or so before, and find what works. If it's not selling anything, if nobody's clicking, if nothing's working, please don't put a lot of money behind that, because you're going to waste time, you're going to waste money, and you're going to be very frustrated. So I would take the days before you plan to launch a campaign. And again, that doesn't have to be Black Friday. You have the entire holiday season to launch any types of campaigns, but I would take a couple of days before I launched, and I would test the market first. And then based on that test, then I would go ahead and move forward with, any type of paid advertising. When you're testing, only spend about 5 to 10. You might have to spend $20 a day just because of the time in the market right now, but only spend, very little. Don't spend a whole lot of money, because like I said, you're just testing. You're just trying to figure out what's working. Okay, so those are my holiday marketing tips for 2019. And I'm going to go over them again, just so you can be sure to write them all down. The first one was, make sure that you're offering a discount or amazing bonuses to go with your products and services at this time of the year, because everyone's going to be offering a discount. And in order to incentivize your customers and help them to see why they should be shopping with you, you've got to offer them something. Use bundles and bring like items together so that people can feel like they're getting something more than what they normally would receive. And you can do that by repurposing old content, repurposing old products and services, and then putting that together with something new. This is not the time of the year to start out launching a brand new product unless you're a big boy and you have the money to put behind that. But I would highly suggest that you sell the things that have sold very, very well over the course of the year during this time at a discount, or you're offering some type of bonus with those. Make sure you're automating. You are communicating with your customers about when they should receive their products and services. If it's something digital, even then, make sure you're over communicating, because people will be distracted around this time of the year and they need to know that what they've invested in or spent their money on is going to get to them in a timely manner. Offer gift cards. Even if you're a service provider, if you're an esthetician, if you're a beauty provider, if you have a boutique, if you sell online clothing, offer gift cards so that people can give those away to someone else, or even hold on to it for themselves for later on in the year. I do that sometimes. I'll buy gift cards for myself, and then when I want to go somewhere, 6 months later, and I'm not even thinking about it, I'm like, oh, I have a gift card to that place. So make sure that you're offering gift cards. And then utilize your email list. Sell to those people who are a warm audience first. Some of them have been looking for an opportunity to buy from you all year long, and this is finally it. You never know. You might be selling this huge course, or if you're a content creator, someone has a training program that was way out of someone's budget, and maybe they saved up all year for it, or maybe they are hoping you're going to give them a discount at this time of the year. Don't be afraid to tap into that list and tell them that this is available. I always say, if everyone on my list hasn't purchased, it's still time to sell. And then last but not least, test during this time of this year as it relates to your advertising, your paid ads, because the market is really steep right now as it relates to paid ads, and you want to make sure that the money that you're spending is not going to waste. So you do that by testing 24 to 72 hours before launching a campaign. You're spending as little as possible during that test period, and you're taking the results from that test, and you're using the best results to launch a campaign on Black Friday and going forward. Now, remember I said Black Friday is the kickoff of the holiday season, but it's not the end. So you have all the way up until New Year's to offer discounts, promos, bundles, anything that would give people an opportunity to buy from you. And the best thing about this time of the year is that you are going to be running into a lot of cold traffic, because people are willing to buy. They're already warmed up. They don't need that know, like, and love factor. They see something they want and it's a great price. They're already in the shopping mood. They're going to be willing to buy. So I hope that those holiday marketing tips helped you guys out a ton, and that you can implement them in your business tonight or in the next couple of days, and go ahead and get yourself prepared and be ready for the holiday season. I'm excited about it. I didn't get a chance to offer anything last year just because life happened. So I've already have my my campaigns and the things that I'm offering this year planned out. So I'm looking forward to the opportunity to take advantage of the billions of dollars that will be spent this year, just getting some little peanuts from that. Okay, thank you guys so much for joining me on the broadcast tonight. And I look forward to doing a lot more broadcasts with you guys. And I'm so excited about StreamYard. Like, I love that I'm seeing people from both places jump on. It's really cool. So thank you again, and I'll see you guys soon.